I'm here with Samantha Smith today, and we're just going to be talking a little bit about biomass crops. So, Samantha, what is your job and how is it involved in biomass production?
So I'm head of heat and biomass UK at the REA, which is the Renewable Energy Association. So I represent biomass power and biomass heat members, suppliers, growers, so basically anyone across the biomass supply chain.
Brilliant, that's really interesting. How are you finding the event so far today?
Great, really good. I had to speak on a panel earlier, but that seemed to go well. We got lots of questions, so always really good when you get good engagement from the audience.
Brilliant. So I was having a discussion earlier with Lucy about AD over biomass crops and what the benefits are of one and over another. I was just wondering what your stance would be on that over heating with biomass crops over heating with AD plants.
I think it's very site specific, and this is part of the challenge, but part of the benefit of being a trade association that sort of represents everyone. So we do also work with AD. We take quite a technology agnostic view. So we would say in some instances, biomass crops are going to be the best solution for heating. In other instances, it's going to be AD. So it completely depends on the site. Obviously, cost and land use is going to come into that. And what you've got available. I think on the panel earlier, we were talking about a farm in Northern Ireland which uses 3% of its farmland, which they've dedicated to miscanthus and willow. Wow. And they then use that in their boilers to run the farm. So it's a really nice kind of example of circular economy. But from our point of view, as long as we are using low carbon feedstocks and renewable, then we're very happy with whatever works for
it's valuable
people.
Information. So what are some of the key pinnacle things you've seen in the development of the biomass industry that you can speak of that personally you think have been game changers?
I would say the biomass strategy. So 2023, we saw that published by government that looked at sort of different scenarios for what the future biomass industry might look like. So it looked at biomass power, it looked at biomass for heat, it looked at bioenergy more broadly as well. I think that gave investors real confidence in the sector and in the potential of the sector, both in terms of feedstock availability, but also the role that it can play, not just in delivering low carbon electricity, low carbon heat, but also the different areas that biomass can move into, just also how varied it is as a feedstock. So whether it's in transport, whether it's in AD, whether it's in biomass power, whatever it might be. So I think that was really useful. And then also looking at potential of biomass power, particularly as a transition technology, so that move to carbon removals and delivering negative emissions. So I think that was great. We've also just had the carbon budget released, 7th carbon budget from the Climate Change Committee. Really positive for domestic feedstock, so really encouraging. They want to do lots more perennial energy crop planting, lots more tree planting. Want to try and transition away from how many imports we have coming into the UK in terms of biomass feedstock. So very ambitious. If we're going to do it, we need to get on with it ASAP. But really positive, really good to see that, and really good that that is the sort of direction of travel. So we'll see what comes out from government now on that.
That's great to hear, Samantha. Thank you very much for speaking with me.